Good afternoon. Tropical storm Goring continues to intensify as it moves over the waters of Batanes. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration says Goring was last spotted 225 kilometers east-southeast of Basco, Batanes. According to Pag-asa, Goring packs maximum sustained winds of 85 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 105 kilometers per hour. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 remains hoisted over Batanes, the eastern portion of Babuyan Islands, the eastern portion of mainland Cagayan, and the eastern portion of Isabela. The State Weather Bureau forecasts Goring to rapidly intensify and possibly reach typhoon category by Saturday. Goring is seen to reach its peak intensity on Sunday evening. The number of Filipino fatalities in the Hawaii wildfires is now 3. In a phone call, Philippine Consul General in Honolulu, Emilio Fernandez, tells INQUIRER.net that the latest fatality was identified as Salvador Coloma. According to Fernandez, Coloma renewed his passport in 2022 and is thus confirmed to have been a Filipino citizen at the time of his death. This comes amid the different numbers of alleged fatalities of Filipinos in the Maui tragedy. On circulating reports, Fernandez says it is possible the reported deaths are Filipino but do not appear on the Philippine consulate's records. He says they possibly did not apply for a Filipino passport or they became naturalized U.S. citizens. The Consul General, however, stresses that their records show only 3 of the fatalities have so far been confirmed to have Filipino blood. The Department of Foreign Affairs earlier confirmed the deaths of 2 Filipinos in the wildfires, namely Alfredo Galinato and Rodolfo Rocutan. President Bongbong Marcos says he is expecting more military exercises between the Philippines and Australia in the future. According to Marcos, he will tackle this with Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese when the latter visits the country in September. Australia is the second country after the United States that has a visiting forces agreement with the Philippines. The president makes the remark during a chance interview in San Antonio, Zambales, where the first ever amphibious exercise between 2 countries was conducted.
Well, I think we will be discussing for sure also the continuation of this kind of joint exercise to increase the capabilities again. It's certainly going to be part of the discussion that I will be having with the Prime Minister when he comes, Prime Minister Albanese, when he comes to visit us here in the Philippines. And I'm sure that we will come up with some new strategies and some new ideas, agreements, and in terms of partnership.
The Fiba World Cup tips off today as the Philippines face the Dominican Republic at the Philippine Arena. On the eve of the match, national coach Chot Reyes says Gilas Pilipinas needs a perfect game to turn in against a powerful foe, but that might just be the minimum requirement. Reyes hopes the 12 players named to the squad will also be the best team the national program has ever produced, one not overly reliant on Utah Jazz guard Jordan Clarkson. Reyes says it's going to take more than just one player to stop the Dominican Republic's own NBA star, Karl Anthony Towns. The Philippines is in a 6-country foot race to get a free ticket to the 2024 Paris Olympics. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Tropical storm Goring continues to intensify, signal number 1 up in areas in northern Luzon. Confirmed Filipino fatalities in the Hawaii wildfires now at 3. And Fiba World Cup opens today. Gilas Pilipinas to take on Karl Anthony Towns-led Dominican Republic. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.